The future for Xbox in 2024 looks absolutely insane. There have been rumors coming out recently with leaks stating that Xbox is going to be bringing its first party titles to PlayStation and to Nintendo Switch. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Xbox Icons. In this video, we're going to be discussing essentially the future of what could be a very interesting 2024 for the Xbox brand moving forward. Now, this news is coming out of xboxera.com. The link for this article will, of course, be in the description. But it was reported late last night that exclusive Microsoft plans Starfield launch for PlayStation 5. For many weeks now, rumors have persisted regarding Microsoft's intentions to release a number of first-party games, namely Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves, on rival platforms. According to our sources who have asked to remain anonymous, because they were not authorized to talk about company plans. That list of games also includes Bethesda's Studios' Starfield. Starfield releasing back in August, which it released in September of 2023, to fairly positive reception, and was the biggest Bethesda game launch of all time, surpassing 6 million players within a week of release. Now it looks as though Microsoft are planning on bringing Bethesda's newest RPG universe to an entirely new platform, the PlayStation 5. According to sources, we understand that Microsoft is currently planning a launch for Starfield on PlayStation 5 post the release of the already announced Shattered Space expansion for Xbox and PC, which is on target to arrive some point later this year. We've also been informed that Microsoft have made additional investments into PlayStation 5 dev kits to support ongoing development efforts, adding further fuel to the fire. As the already existing rumors have suggested, the idea of bringing first-party titles to the competing console platform markets, a massive change in strategy for Microsoft, and from what I understand, it's not been without fierce internal debate on this new direction. Releasing Starfield on PlayStation 5 contradicts the original statement around the exclusive deal made by President of Xbox Sarah Bond during the Bethesda Games Studios Summer Showcase of 2021. According to our sources, Microsoft senior leadership have reportedly debated the various pros and cons of releasing more of their exclusive software elsewhere, and internally not everyone is necessarily happy with the decision. But recouping potential money left on the table by releasing elsewhere has arguably won out. According to sources, Hi-Fi Rush's release on rival platforms is tentatively planned for Q1 of this year, and we've been advised to expect Microsoft to make more public announcements on this new strategy this month. Now, since this article has been released, I have been seeing articles popping up everywhere claiming that not only are the games mentioned in this article coming to the PlayStation 5, but also games like Halo, Gears, Hellblade, Indiana Jones, essentially every first-party title that Xbox has seemingly now is being rumored to have been put on the PlayStation 5. Now, this actually is not the first time that I've discussed Halo coming to the PlayStation platform. Let's go ahead and take a look at a video that I made years ago in regards to the Master Chief Collection coming to PlayStation 4. So this video was recorded over 4 years ago, and essentially the too long didn't read is that Colin Moriarty, somebody that worked at IGN's PlayStation team for over 10 years and was very well connected, was told at one point that the Master Chief Collection during its development had been considered for the PlayStation 4 console. So this isn't the first time that Xbox has considered putting their games on other platforms. And outside of PC, Xbox does have the Ori games on the Nintendo Switch. Now, there is huge discourse online when it comes to Xbox putting their games on PlayStation. There are Xbox fans such as myself that think this is a good idea, and there are Xbox fans that are completely outraged at the even mere mention of this. And honestly, them putting Halo on PlayStation only benefits Halo players. It doesn't detract in any way or anything from the Xbox platform itself. Halo is now already available on PC. So if people want to play it on PC, they can play it there. It's on Xbox. Players can play it there. If they put it on PlayStation, then that means that the PlayStation players will have a chance to play it there. It will increase player population. It will give more money to 343 to develop new games. Which, by the way, them mentioning on stream that they are looking forward to future projects, as in plural, meaning more than one, makes me think that maybe they are developing a PlayStation version of the MCC and Halo Infinite. The major question then becomes, well, why even bother having an Xbox at all? If they're going to put their first party titles on PlayStation 5 and on PC, why own an Xbox? Well, there are a few things that the Xbox hardware does that PC and PS5 doesn't do. Namely, their huge library of backwards compatible games. From Xbox 360 to original Xbox to even Xbox One. I don't expect them to go back and take the small handful of platform exclusive games that were only on Xbox One and put them on PlayStation 5. Maybe they will, but financially it makes sense to put the newer titles on the PlayStation 5 and not those older Xbox One games. Xbox Game Pass is the major exclusive that Xbox has. I know they just have purchased a huge handful of developers, and those games at first were looking like they were going to be only exclusive to the Xbox platform, like Starfield. But here's the thing. They can advertise this as, hey, we're going to put Starfield, Halo, Indiana Jones, Blade, those will be on the PS5. But if you would rather have an Xbox and pay $16 a month for Game Pass, they're all included in your subscription. You don't have to buy every single game that we put out. You can play them on our subscription service. That is a huge positive for the Xbox platform. And that is if they keep Xbox Game Pass specifically off other consoles. Now we know it's on PC and those games are going to go in there on PC as well. But if they really want to lure customers to the Xbox platform, they need to really push this idea of, sure, you can buy these games on competing platforms, but we're going to have them included on our subscription service. And personally, in my opinion, it is time for Xbox to remove the barrier to multiplayer, which is their Xbox Game Pass subscription. They need to offer the fact that, hey, we're not going to charge you to play these online multiplayer games, which personally, I don't think that they should. I don't think any platform should be charging for that. The biggest played games on every platform are already free-to-play games, looking at Fortnite and looking at Warzone. People already don't pay to play those games, and you have more people playing those games on both PS5 and on Xbox, that what does it matter if you make the other games free for? Now imagine Xbox having their June conference saying, hey, listen, we're going to put Halo, we're going to put Indiana Jones, we're going to put the new Gears of War, we're going to put the new Hellblade, we're going to put the new Blade, we're going to put all of our first-party titles on the PlayStation 5. They're going to be available on PC, but if you have an Xbox console and you pay $16 a month for Xbox Game Pass, you have a huge amount of value saved. And you know what? Even if you don't want to pay that amount of money, guess what? Our multiplayer is free regardless of the games. That would make Xbox, for many people, an irresistible opportunity, saying, hey, why am I going to be on PS5 where I pay $70 for the game? I have to pay $80 a year for PlayStation Plus in order to play the multiplayer. I feel that would go a long way in keeping some Xbox fans happy, keeping the Xbox console relevant, and it also still gives people an incentive to buy into the platform. We know that they are going mostly all digital and pushing Game Pass anyway. I would not expect these games, if they come to the PlayStation 5 and the Nintendo Switch, to actually even get physical editions. Recently, I've gone around the shopping areas in my city, and GameStop, Best Buy, Target all have either a very slim amount of Xbox physical games that you can buy, or they don't have any whatsoever and they only offer the digital download codes. Xbox seems to be making massive changes behind the scenes, and I'm sure that they're going to be commenting on them very soon, considering how big this news is and how quickly it's blown up. Taking a look at a few things that are happening outside of our country in the EU, Apple just lost a huge lawsuit, and that is the fact that Apple overseas in the EU is going to have to offer additional stores to the Apple Store on their devices. And this is something that is absolutely massive. They're not doing that over here in the US because it hasn't been mandated yet, but it is very well possible that this type of thing could spread into the gaming scene where competing platforms like PlayStation have to offer an Xbox store, and Xbox will have to offer a PlayStation store. This could be Xbox being very forward thinking in terms of the future and digital marketplaces. But only time will tell. What do you think about the prospect of Xbox exclusive games going over to PlayStation? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you guys are new around here, consider subscribing. I upload content weekly and stream as well. But until next time, I'd like to thank you guys for joining me here, and I hope to see you in the next video.